What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel for your daily dose of good vibes and video games. And yeah, pretty much all things gaming. Holla! So this video is kind of an extension on the hype for Halo Infinite. Several of you guys in the comment section of my original Halo Infinite trailer reaction video mentioned that and I'm hoping this is the video for it, but some of you guys mentioned that they did drop another multiplayer overview video. It's about 12 minutes long, and I'm sure they're just going to be talking about what to expect, and we're just going to kind of get some more gameplay. When it comes to revealing anything about games, I think the one thing that I always am super excited for and hope for is gameplay. That is really the telltale sign about whether or not this is like a game I really want to invest money and time into. So I really do appreciate it when game developers release not too much gameplay, like I don't want anything spoiled, but enough so that we kind of get a good idea of what we can expect from the game. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk too much because I'm too excited to check this out. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're having an awesome day. And with all that being said, let's check out the multiplayer overview of Halo Infinite.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
And the announcer's voice.
And he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
That's awesome.
How excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
100% agreed. The campaign, multiplayer, if you're into competitive stuff, like there is a little bit for everybody. Such a great sci-fi shooter. I mean, it's definitely one of the best franchises.
Multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena-style combat and big team battle, this wide open, vehicle-infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're gonna give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's gonna evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next.
Oh, I'm so excited! I wonder if it's gonna be crossplay.
Vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts. So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
What makes Halo
Sandbox.
feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push
I'm blocking
what are the
their
things
names.
that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet?
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate.
That's gonna make pushing points and stuff so fun.
This toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic
I
power-ups,
love
like
the gravity
overshield,
hammer.
the camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it, and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they could take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off.
Nice.
There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something
that's
brand new.
cool.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you gotta choose what you wanna do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
Oh, that's awesome. You can grapple onto players. You know how many times I've wanted to like bring weapons with me during the campaign?
The full extent of the
can.
sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
It's going to be like a full
Halo
living,
2 style
breathing environment.
Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting. This
is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
Beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos. I love that.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really
I love his voice.
Reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Designation button.
So if a player grabs the flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
Oh, that's
cool. They add the sense of like me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer, it is really about becoming a Spartan. You're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So I
just gotta pause this real quick just to say that this makes me so excited as a, veteran Halo player who's been playing since like basically Halo 1, Halo 2 days when I was just old enough to get my own Xbox. If anyone was ever hesitant or unsure about jumping into Halo because they feel like they never really played previous games before, so they feel weird jumping in now. I think what they're doing with this game is they are making it so fun for new players, and this makes me so excited for the whole franchise. This game is going to be better than any time to jump in as a brand new Halo player. Welcome aboard, friends! Alright, let's keep watching.
Shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com, as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible.
Hell
they can
yeah.
change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. So we're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this.
Killing
There's no loot
spree.
boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire.
Wait,
In
wait,
future
what?
seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
Okay.
All of these rewards are single source.
That's
so you're never going to be
huge.
confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game.
Yes.
All customization is just cosmetic.
That's all I needed
Every
to
season
hear.
will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the samurai.
Oh, that one looks
That's one
awesome.
of our event armor cores. And that's going to
I
be
love
something
that
that
one.
players can earn through gameplay for free.
I love that.
With us going
And
free
this-
to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is
That's incredible.
we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends that like some people have PCs and some people have consoles and like let them talk to each other, let them
Yes!
be friends.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Literally everything that they said was music to my ears. Free to play multiplayer, no pay to win battle pass stuff. And then the fact that they don't take away the battle pass. Nothing is more infuriating than when you purchase a battle pass and then it runs out of time and then all of the rewards that you could have potentially earned from that battle pass is gone for good. And then you can go back and purchase old battle passes to get, whatever you can from those packages. But then the fact that they are emphasizing that everything that you can unlock is pretty much able to be unlocked by just simply playing the game. Pff, what an amazing idea. I'm so glad they've caught on. I am so glad that they have caught on. I'm so glad that they listened to us. Oh my God, this just made my weekend.
A place that you can go within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about.
Yes.
Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Hell yeah. It's always great to train.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands.
Wow.
Whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far.
Thank you for
I'm
listening.
looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
Wow. Say what you will, Halo has always had one of the best game communities ever. Player community, obviously dev community, look what they've done. This is going to be the time to jump into the Halo universe. I am so glad I just watched this. I had no idea. I learned so much about what they plan on doing for the multiplayer, and then with everything they said about the battle pass and unlockables and customization, and oh my god, it's gonna be so good. This is going to be like my main multiplayer game. This and like if Battlefield's good, and Sea of Thieves, obviously. This is going to be my main shooter that I'm going to just sink so much of my time into. I feel like this is what I've been needing from Halo for so long. I have been craving that feeling that the game gave me when I was a kid. I've been hoping for that feeling ever since that time in my life, and I think if any game were to come out that makes me feel that again, I think it's going to be this one. But like I said, this game is going to be incredible for new players to finally jump into this universe. Trust me, if you have never played it before, I would even recommend going back and playing some of the old games, some of the old campaigns, just to kind of get yourself into it a little bit, get to know some of the characters, because trust me, I challenge you to not fall in love with the likes of Cortana and Master Chief. And even to this day, they are just timeless stories, timeless campaigns. You know, this makes me so excited for new players. I kind of envy them getting to experience this universe for the first time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. Thank you for recommending that I even check this out. I did not know until you guys said something, because I have just been up to my eyeballs in schoolwork and stuff like that. Oh, what a time to be a gamer! Thank you guys again for watching. I really hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend full of E3 news. Okay, go take some deep breaths. The end of the year's it'll be here before we know it. We'll be able to play Halo Infinite. It is going to be such a good time. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the battlefield. Bye!